Procedural Memory, brought to you by the neurodivergentbrain.org. Procedural memory, the memory of doing. What is procedural memory? Procedural memory falls under the category of implicit memory, which consists of unconscious, long-term memories responsible for learned motor skills and automatic behaviors. What is long-term implicit memory? Implicit memory is unconscious memory that influences our behaviors without us actively thinking about it. Long-term implicit memories are skills and experiences that have been ingrained over time through repetition. Types of long-term implicit memory: procedural memory, skills and habits. These are learned motor and cognitive skills that become automatic over time. Riding a bike. Once learned, you don't have to consciously think about balancing or pedaling. Typing on a keyboard. After enough practice, you instinctively know where each key is. Driving a car. Experienced drivers don't consciously think about shifting gears, turning the wheel, or checking mirrors. Priming. Unconscious associations. This is when past experiences influence current perceptions or behaviors without conscious awareness. Word completion tasks. If you recently saw the word butter, you're more likely to complete BR as bread rather than brick. Advertising effects. Seeing a Coca-Cola ad repeatedly makes you more likely to crave it without realizing why. Smell-triggered memories. The smell of fresh cookies reminds you of childhood, but you might not consciously recall a specific memory. Classical conditioning, learned responses. This occurs when your brain associates a stimulus with a reaction over time. Flinching at loud noises. Even if you know it's harmless, your body reacts instinctively. Feeling relaxed at a spa. If you've associated dim lighting and soft music with relaxation, entering that environment automatically calms you. Taste aversion. If you once got sick from seafood, you might feel queasy around it, even if it wasn't the cause. Procedural memory and autism. Autistic individuals often process procedural learning differently. The procedural deficit hypothesis suggests that delays in learning skills could stem from procedural memory challenges. However, once learned, these skills can become just as automatic as in neurotypicals. Learning process may take longer, but once mastered, it's just as strong. Communication and cognitive load. One major challenge is that neurotypicals often assume shared understanding when giving instructions, skipping steps that feel obvious. However, autistic individuals rely on explicit, detailed steps because their brain doesn't automatically fill in the blanks. Cognitive load theory. According to cognitive load theory, our working memory has a limited capacity. When instructions require filling in missing steps, autistic brains must work overtime, leading to fatigue, frustration, and slower learning curves. Implied instructions increase cognitive load. Example: making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Vague instructions, implied steps missing. Make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Use bread, peanut butter, and jelly. Put it together and eat it. The problem? This instruction assumes the person knows. Which tools to use? How to spread the peanut butter and jelly, in what order to assemble it. For someone who processes information literally, they may be confused about missing steps. Step-by-step instructions. Explicit, clear steps. Take 2 slices of bread and place them on a clean plate. Open the peanut butter jar and use a knife to scoop out some peanut butter. Spread the peanut butter evenly on 1 slice of bread using the knife. Wipe the knife with a napkin or use a separate knife for the jelly. Open the jelly jar and scoop out some jelly with the knife or spoon. Spread the jelly evenly on the other slice of bread. Place the two slices of bread together so the peanut butter and jelly touch. Cut the sandwich in half if desired. Eat and enjoy. Why this works. No missing steps. Opening jars, using tools, spreading, assembling. Avoids assumptions. Someone might not know they need to spread the peanut butter evenly. Prevents frustration. Less cognitive load needed to figure out implied actions. The strength of procedural mastery. Once an autistic individual masters a procedural skill, they often refine it to maximum efficiency. The time invested upfront pays off, resulting in high accuracy and deep expertise, a trait that makes autistic individuals excel in specialized fields. Understanding leads to better communication. So, what's the takeaway? Be clear, give step-by-step instructions, be patient. Learning might take longer, but will be solid. Recognize strengths. Autistic individuals often master procedures better than most. Let's build a world where clarity is the standard, not the exception. Want to learn more? Visit the neurodivergentbrain.org and help spread awareness about neurodivergence and cognition.